Also at the presidential office, there has been a staff reshuffle to streamline workflow. Our senior top office correspondent Connyoung has details.
A partial shake-up of the presidential office. President Yoon Suk-yeol is remodeling his senior team by installing a new chief for the top office press shop and adding a sixth senior secretary who will be in charge of policy planning. Yoon, who's been in office for a little over 100 days, appointed Kim Eun-hye, a former lawmaker of the People Power Party, and his transition team spokesperson as his new senior secretary for public relations.
Given that Kim is well aware of philosophy of President Yoon's state affairs and that she can communicate effectively about his political agenda and its results with the public, it makes her the most suitable person for the post.
The journalist turned lawmaker replaces Chae Young-bum, who will now take on the role of a special advisor. Lee Kwan-sub jumps up the ladder, going from the vice chair of the Korea International Trade Association to the top office as chief policy coordinator. Lee, who has served as vice minister of the industry ministry and president and CEO of Korea Hydro and Nuclear Power, will now oversee the administration's policy agenda and better coordinate between the top office and the cabinet. Now, that reorganizes the presidential office from the current 2 offices, 5 senior secretaries, to 2 offices and 6 senior secretaries, bringing back the role of chief of staff for policy coordination that was among the senior roles that were eliminated as President Yoon took office in May. Im Jong-duk, a former chief of staff at the Joint Chiefs of Staff who served as presidential defense secretary during the Park Geun-hye administration in 2016, was also tapped for the post of second deputy national security advisor, replacing Shin In-ho, who resigned earlier this month due to health reasons. Sunday's shakeup comes as President Yoon faced calls to overhaul the upper echelon of his office, with his approval numbers at record lows, blamed largely on his poor personnel choices and partly on poor communication.
어떤 조직과 정책과 이런 과제들이 작동되고 구현되는 과정에 어떠한 문제가 있는지, 소통에 어떤 문제가 있었는지를 면밀하게 짚어 나갈 생각입니다. 제가 지금부터 벌써 시작을 했습니다마는 그동안에 우리 대통령실부터 어디에 문제가 있었는지 지금 짚어보고 있습니다. 네.
This may not be the first and the last shakeup in a while, as Yoon's top office says these aren't final, but that changes to the presidential staff remain organic. Connyoung, Arirang News.